Through the Decades is a card shop located in Louisville. This shop regularly hosts tournaments for games, including Magic the Gathering and many more. When asked about the customer base in his shop, Spears states that about 10% of his customers are female and that this number drops down when it comes to tournaments.
I think attendance has probably stayed fairly similar, but I don't think we can really expect to see that growth until we prove we can be responsive.
Magic, like you still see a decent amount of women Magic players, but not to the same as men. It's just we like card games.
Specifically at his shop, he knows he has not seen a large female customer base, especially not within Magic the Gathering. Although that's not to say women aren't more prevalent in other gaming areas.
What has been surprising is though Magic has grown infinitely over the past several years, and though the women entries have increased, it probably hasn't increased at the same percentage as some of the other demographics. So there's definitely potentially a problem, or maybe just a lack of interest or lack of knowledge about it could be a possibility as well.
Similar to Magic, Pokemon often attracts all ages and genders.
From my experience, it is generally easier for like a spouse or a partner to get their female counterpart into Pokemon. It's a little bit more simplified as far as like trying to teach a game right away, and a lot of the characters in Pokemon are more likable than some of the like pictures and stuff you see in Magic, and because some of the Magic cards can look a little bit darker and whatnot, but most of the time you also see women coming in with like their children that are very big into Pokemon, and a lot of times that can get them interested in it as well. It seems like they have something for everybody, every demographic in that.
Wizards of the Coast actively works to address problems that can arise and protect its female players. Spears has noticed this firsthand.
Unfortunately, some bad news about that in the past year or so, but I think Wizards handled it quickly and aggressively and said this won't be tolerated, and if it was a problem before, we apologize for the past problem, and here's what we're going to do to fix it moving forward. So I think they've done a really good job of addressing it.
Spears states that while his card shop, along with many other local card shops, are not perfect, they're working and making steps in the right direction.
I have definitely made a lot of mistakes. I have tried things, having more female exclusive opportunities or female tournaments, and then you realize that that's not exactly what anybody's looking for either. Nobody's looking for an isolated event for just men or just women or certain ages. What we're looking for is an equal opportunity for everyone to showcase and play in the exact same environment. And I think we all make that mistake early, and what you realize is that everyone's looking for the exact same thing. And as long as you can provide equality across everything, it will eventually show itself out.
Spears knows his shop is going to have to prove responsibility for a lot longer than a few more Friday Night Magic tournaments to see any change, though he knows this will come.
So I think as long as we learn and grow, we will constantly make adjustments to better the store for everyone.